Okay, so this is not one I'm massively happy about selling, but needs must. This is a 1977 Honda CR125. It's been my wife's bike. In all honesty, she's not done a huge amount on it. She's been on a couple of practice days. It had an issue where the crank snapped, the conrod snapped partway through last year, and so I've completely rebuilt the engine. And it's, like I say, it's not done a huge amount of work. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bike. Recently it's been ridden at the Kendal Classic Revival, which is run by the Westmoreland Motor Club, which I rode it in, and it went absolutely fantastic. And then my missus was going to race it at Acorns a few weeks back. She went out on practice and it went great, and then when she came to race it in the first race, just before she set off, it revved up, which meant it was taking air in. So I've been through it, and I've worked out that the air was being taken in through the left hand side crank seal, which is on the stator side. So I've put a brand new double lip seal in there, and it's now working perfectly again. The bike is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful to look at, it's beautiful to ride. It's got some reasonably new shocks on the back, which were for her weight. I think we bought them for 60 kilos. They're not the best shocks in the world, they're not adjustable, but I've also got the original set of Honda shocks with it as well. It's really stunning bike, and it does run lovely and it rides lovely, and I had an absolute blast on it at Westmoreland. I really did. There's a few extra bits and pieces with it. So there's some gaskets. So there's a couple of base gaskets, a crankcase gasket. There's a copper head gasket. There's two original side panels, one of which has got a crack in, and it's been repaired. But these are the original Honda ones that would have come with the bike. That one's been repaired as well, so they've both been repaired, but they're nice to have anyway. It's got the original Keen carb on it, and it's also got a Mikuni. A lot of people upgraded to the Mikuni. I struggled to get it set up right with the Mikuni, so I went back to absolute stock settings, which I found best. A set of brake shoes, brand new brake shoes to go with it. Like I say, the forks, and then there's a new air filter as well. And then, other than that, it's just what's on the bike. I know you won't be disappointed with the bike. It's a stunning bit of kit, and not only does it look good, it goes good too, and a great bit of fun, especially for twin shot or like pre-78 racing, air-cooled 125 racing, whatever you'd want to do with it, or to just have a bit of a mess about on and just enjoy, really. Anyway, let's have a bit of a look around her so you can see her in more detail, and I'll fire her up. I'm not going to ride her because I've got a problem with my knee. I've just had an operation a few weeks ago. I don't want to potentially do anything to that, so we'll get her fired up. I'll run her through the gears for you so you can see it going through the gears, and then there we go. As you can see, she's a lovely bike. Really nice. Close up, there's not a lot you can really falter on. It's been used, so there's some scuff marks on the tank. You can see on the stator cover there's a bit of wear, but nothing major. Normally the chain doesn't run on that piece of plastic bush there that I've put in. The engine mount bolt would be further in and flush with the engine. So I've put a longer bolt in there, and then I've put that piece of oil on bar in there just so that the chain's got something that you don't mind damaging to run on. I think it's a good idea. Plastics are all DC plastics. Obviously there's the 2 original side panels there that come with the bike. The wheels are in good nick, the frame's in good nick. The original shocks, I'd say that they would just need a service. Obviously you could have the bodies painted if that's what you wanted to do. They are fully rebuildable. There's not a lot you can falter on really. There's a little bit of damage underneath the pipe. Hopefully you can see that. It's just some bobbles and stuff, and then there's a bit of a flat spot there. But that's just from being used, you know. To me, that's what these bikes are for. So the only reason why we're selling this bike is she wants to move up to a T50. She wants a bit more grunt, and so that's what we're doing. She did all right on my CR250, so we're either going to stick her on that or another twin shock 250. I mean, even the controls and everything are all in fantastic condition. You'd be hard pushed to be disappointed with it, to be honest. Very, very hard pushed. Lovely, lovely bike. I'd be very sorry to see it go. Let's get her fired up for you, so you can see her running, and then we can do the gearbox. We'll fire her up from cold. Normally starts pretty good. Well, there's a slight leak from the fuel tap. So the replacement fuel tap would be a nice idea. Bit of choke on. So, for our gearbox check, I'm going to have to be a little bit creative here. She's a bit smoky because I've just rebuilt a KX500 and I've got a proper strong oil to fuel ratio going on for running, so that's what she's running on at the minute, is that 24:1 fuel mix. So I put it into first and I set off, and I put it in second and I set off. So I'm going to have to be a bit creative because it won't fit on the snap on the stand, you know, with the underslung pipe. So we've already done first and second, so that is third. There we go, third. Fourth. Fifth. And sixth. Down to fifth. Fourth. Third. Second. And that's neutral. There we go. There we go. 1977 Honda CR125m. It's an Elsinore. It's my wife's race bike and practice bike. Be sorry to see it go. Gorgeous, gorgeous thing, but I'm sure it'll be going to a good new home and someone will get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search Phoenix Motos.